These niggas, they missing it. These niggas, they missing it. Stop with that renting shit. Go to the dealership, Tyler been getting it.
Variation. Yeah, shit.
What's good, y'all? We here, my man, Chike. What's going on, man?
What's up, y'all? Niggas? Heavy, all that good shit. The A Youngs Nation, Chike. Yeah, Hushhh Media.
That's a bet. Appreciate you coming through. So, I guess we can start off first. So, your name, where did that first come from? How did you get Chike?
Oh, my first name Alex.
Okay.
And then my last name Chike. I'm Nigerian, so.
Okay, so it's just a play on that.
Yeah, so I just cut it down to Al.
Okay.
But it's a little deeper though, than what people think. It's Al Chike, but the reason I cut it down to Al is deeper than it just being called Al. Okay. If you get what I mean. It's a deeper significance.
There's a whole story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're Nigerian descent?
Yeah, Nigerian American.
Okay. So where were you born at? Here.
Holy Cross Hospital, Silver Spring, Maryland.
Okay.
But I lived in Hansville like my whole life, and then I moved out to Rockville.
Okay.
And I went to school out there for a little bit.
So what schools did you go out Rockville?
Shit, I went to school in PG and Moco.
Okay, so you back and forth kind of sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I was taxing like shit on this day. Fuck that. But yeah, I went to High Point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Roosevelt.
Okay, yeah.
And fucking Richard Montgomery.
So how was you like in school growing up? Was you into music growing up, or when you think it all started?
Hell yeah. I mean, I think from what my mother and father tell me, they tell me that since the womb, you know what I'm saying? Or like, my parents, they used to play records around the house and shit. My dad used to play like Beanie Man and shit. Okay. And fucking, you know, I grew up around that shit. So Michael Jackson was like my biggest influence. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hold you, I had the hat and all that shit. Like I used to fuck him up in the basement by myself for hours for some reason. I don't know why, but my mother would come down there and record me and shit. And I'd just be down there fucking it up, so music been around forever.
Your parents definitely was a big influence, I guess, on your style and the versatility, you think?
Yeah, I think I owe that to my sister for real.
Okay.
Cause like when we was growing up and shit, she'd be in her room and just lock the door. And she'd just be blasting like fucking everything from like Crime Mob to like Chop and Screw. Like she got me into the Chop and Screw shit. Like at a real young age and like 3 6 Mafia and all that shit. So I've been listening to that shit since I was like 5 6.
Yeah, I noticed that the 3 6 Mafia is kind of influenced in your music.
Hell yeah.
So, I guess to someone out of town or someone on the internet watching this video right now, how would you describe the DMV? The scene, the music, the Gogo, the food culture, all that?
Man, well, the DMV is like really, it's in sections, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, you got Baltimore, and then you got fucking PG County, which is just like, has some similarity to like the city, but the city don't claim Maryland, or don't claim PG County. Then you got Moco, where you got, you know, the white girls with the fucking Uggs and shit that go to fucking Montgomery Mall all the time. Fuck. And then you got Virginia, and Virginia is Virginia. So it's like, nah, shout out to ODMV, but like, it's just, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different vibes each place. I lived in every place in DMV. I lived in Baltimore, I lived in Virginia, I lived in PG, I lived in Moco. I just ain't live in Howard County and no shit like that. So, or Annapolis and no shit like that.
So, how do you feel about the music scene in the DMV right now? Do you like where it's at right now? Or
yeah.
What can you say about it?
I mean, I fuck with it because I grew up off just straight like Gogo and barely sometimes rap for real. But I grew up off Gogo for real. So like, I don't care what nobody say, like still to this day, I mean, it's not as Gogo dominated anymore, but growing up, it's all Gogo. Like, a rapper couldn't come to DC just to rap. Like, you had to come with a Gogo band or some shit like that. At least to me, at least when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just was like, niggas wasn't rapping trying, like growing up, niggas didn't want to be rappers. Like, Gogo was dominant, but I fuck with it now because it's diverse. You dig? Like, we got rappers that's coming up, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, what I'm finna do is, what I'm doing, what I'm finna do is.
So what is your background in the Gogo scene? Did you go to the Go-Go's? Was that?
Yeah, I was in a Gogo band too.
Okay.
Rock Mentality.
Rock Mentality.
I was just lead Mike.
Okay, lead Mike. How'd you like the experience?
It was good, but it was real though.
It was real.
The Go-Go is real. Like I fuck with the Go-Go because like you gonna get a little bit of everything in that jump, but it's real. Like, you know, you either leave early or you gotta face that let up.
Oh,
the let out could be good, the let out could be bad.
Oh yeah, I'm shocked.
Hey, young.
So do you think the Go-Go? Do you think that? Hold on. Let me ask this right quick. All right. So do you think the Go-Go experience being in the Go-Go band, do you think that prepared you for like rap performances? Do you think it's the same, or have you?
Go-Go is way harder.
Okay.
Because I mean, even though you in the band, you could be at like the fucking CFE or like my brother's place in Waldorf or something when my brother's place was opening, and everybody just standing there and looking at you like this. At least now in the new age coming up from like 2000, like maybe 7 to 09 or whatever, niggas are just, yeah, niggas can do that to you in the Go-Go regardless. It's been like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you rockin', you dig? But I think it definitely prepared me for like, for performances for real, because it's just me. And me being a lead mic, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm the leader of this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I conduct the orchestra, you dig? So it's like, I fuck with it. It definitely prepared me. Like that's where my energy come from, and my influence from music come from that too. For real. Like I fuck with the bounce on certain like beats that producers got, and I just try to ping pong the shit sometimes.
So your style is a combination: Michael Jackson, Go-Go, Bob Marley.
I ain't gonna say Michael Jackson. I'm gonna say, but the influences. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like just music. Period. Like you know what I'm saying. Like people like of course Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I first came out, I was really super lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Black Excellence song.
Yeah. Because you know the homie put me on a Reasonable Doubt, and I heard Reasonable Doubt, and I was like, and this is when I just started rapping. I don't really know what rap is for or how to really rap, but I'm learning this shit. You dig? So I heard Reasonable Doubt, and I'm like, this nigga Jay-Z was ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? But then still I fuck with like niggas like Juicy J, and then I fuck with niggas like Dr. Dre. Like NWA is the reason like really why I call myself like dope ass nigga. Right. NWA.
So
fucking WA. Yeah.
So how old were you when you first started to notice like my music is resonating with people, like people fucking with my music?
I mean even back to the ideas and the Go-Go shit.
Okay. Yeah.
When I was like 16, like. It was always something about music that I just felt like I connected with for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, just some of the ideas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always like really believed in them and like really felt like it was needed.
What's your opinion on the DMV music scene? I know a lot of people, have something to say when it comes to this subject. So, do you think it's enough lyricists? How do you feel about the mumble rap or the new age of hip hop that's coming out in the DMV?
Shit, just in general, like that shit's good though. Like music is changing right in front of us, you know what I'm saying? And we get to just see that shit. Like, I just think everything has this, you know what I'm saying, evolution stage. You feel me? And like, music is a feel for real. I think people like when they say mumble rap, this and that, like that shit is bullshit to me. Cause like, if the shit go, it go. If it crank, it crank. Like if it's slum, it's slum. You know what I'm saying? But music is a feel. Like, even niggas listen to Adele. You know what I'm saying? Like, she give you a different feel, and it's not hip-hop, you dig? Or like, fucking back in the fucking 70s and 60s, Rolling Stones and shit like that. Like, it's niggas nowadays that listen to that too. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the feel, at least to me. Can you give me that vibe? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
that's what music is, for real.
I think the problem, and a lot with some of the older generation, like, they feel like they can't like both. You know what I mean? Like, you can't like, the Nas and whatever, and then listen to the new school hip hop. Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like, nigga, if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. go ahead and pop that old ass whatever and you know what I'm saying, that you want to play and bump that, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the old shit, but like, I fuck with all the old school shit, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for people like, you know, Grandmaster Caz and fucking, you know, the Furious 5 and shit like that, like, if it wasn't for them, this hip hop shit wouldn't be around, you know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta respect the OGs regardless, but like, if they don't fuck with the new shit, you just don't listen to it. Nobody forcing you to listen to it. You turn that shit off, so.
Facts.
Make it a big deal, Joe, like.
Yeah, so what do you think about the DMV music scene? Do you think is unity in it right now? Do you think we making, you know, moves? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think it's progressing. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I can say about it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely progressing. You know. As far as the unity, I mean, to each own, you dig? But yeah. Yeah, Young's Nation over here.
So while I was going and I guess researching some of your music for the interview, I noticed that some of your songs you put on PornHub.
Yeah.
So
I Can't Stop video. I put that joint on there.
Okay, I have a theory for that. I just want to let you hear it. And just tell me if I'm a little close. But my theory is that you put on PornHub because I guess you're signifying you fucking the game up. So you can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Heavy.
If you like that, you can roll with it.
That's heavily. That's a heavy, like, little. Yeah, that's heavy, but nah. I mean, niggas just put it on there because fucking Cherokee and what's his name was on there. What's his name? Cherokee and the other porn stars was on there. Was in the video. We took the clips from PornHub and put it on there. So.
Okay. So do you feel like that was an effective marketing tool for you?
Hell yeah. Fuck ass yes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but I mean, it got porn in it for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nobody fucking on that joint, but it got some porn star bitches.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's effective. I'm glad it worked out for you.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, and also, you know, going back and listening to some of your music, the song "Hardcore Chronic."
Yeah.
I noticed you do talk a lot about weed in some of your music. So is that part of your process in creating? Or,
yeah.
Or
sure.
And my next question is, so how much do you smoke?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
So, is it for medicinal purposes? I guess my question is, does it help you? Does it benefit you in your music?
Yeah, I mean it's beneficial all the way, either way. You dig? Mm-hmm. But like for the writing process and shit like that, it's beneficial. But it's a flower. It's a plant.
Okay.
Everybody should smoke it. It don't do nothing wrong to nobody. It might get some people annoyed, but you need to smoke a different kind of strain. You can't be smoking goddamn cookies and fucking, you know, nitro cookies and shit and think you about to be, you gonna be smacked out your mind.
So how long have you been rapping exactly?
Let me see. I started in 2000 and I was fucking around with it in 2012. But I was still playing basketball though. Like I was playing basketball in college and shit, right?
Okay. I'm sorry to cut you off, but what college did you play ball at?
Oh, Montgomery College, Rockville.
Okay, that's what's up.
The original. The original.
Yeah. Back with what you were saying?
So I was fucking around with it, and that was my second year, my sophomore year. So that was my last year in junior college. You dig? So after I got out, I was like, man, it was some schools talking to me, but I'm like, look, if I'm not about to get a full ride or nothing like that, like I might not be able to go to college for real. So I was fucking with the rap thing. My brother started rapping. Shout out my brother Roger, Gucci, fucking my real blood brother. But he started rapping and shit, and I go to the studio, and I seen him in the joint. I was like, this shit is y'all like dope. You know what I'm saying? This shit is tight. So I tried it one day, and so I really started taking it serious in like 2014 though. 2014. I know I went around that question like shit, but
no.
People need to know that. I went around that one.
So who in the DMV exactly do you listen to or do you like?
Shit. I mean, I listen to everybody like fucking Rico Nasty. I fuck with Rico Nasty. I fuck with like What's his name? I fuck with Lil Dude. I fuck with I fuck with a lot of people. I fuck with Cicero. I fuck with GoLink. I fuck with them, but like people like Wale a big reason like why I like started to really like wanna revolutionize like the rap shit around here though. Because the way he came out, it was like nobody was doing that as a rapper. You dig, from this area. And then the way he came out was like, damn. He really gave you a feel of the DMV though. Like as far as rappers that will give you a feel of how this shit feel like the energy around this motherfucker, he gave me that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, in my music, I want to give that out, but I want to give it out like in a different kind of way, my own influences. You know what I'm saying? So like, he like a real big like influence as far as like just the creations that he's made and like how he's been a trendsetter for the area. So
I guess Wale was a big influencer also, I guess, in how you, I guess your style of music, would you say?
I mean, not my style of music, but like, plus he's Nigerian too, and like, you know, Nigerians, we got pride, you dig?
Yeah.
So like, we gonna do it for our country, regardless, you know what I'm saying? With the whites, you dig? But nah, hell yeah, like, just being Nigerian, like, and I you know, people like Fela Kunta, you know what I'm saying, like, them type of people motivate me because they from my country, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me to be Nigerian American, first generation, it's like, nigga, yeah, it's dope. And to be rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's take this shit big time, you dig? So
how was it growing up being is it first generation?
First generation,
First generation Nigerian American in the DMV.
I used to get made fun of like shit, but I was still cool though. I was cool. But people you got a lighter? Appreciate it. People used to call me like Chike Chicken or Chike or fucking, you know what I'm saying? And just go on me for real. But I'd be like, fuck that shit, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But then sometimes I would get mad. Right. Or African booty scratcher, like. But now everybody want to be foreign or date a foreign nigga or date a foreign bitch. Excuse my language, but a foreign female. You dig? But it was rough at times, but shit, it was cool.
I mean, shit, you here right now, so
hell yeah,
made through. So I guess going back to the music, so I guess could you describe your style a little bit, and what's your process like when you write? Do you just go and punch in, you write it down, or how do you do it?
I mean, like, I'm real influenced by like heavy bass. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's because of the Gogo maybe?
That's because of the Gogo too, because sometimes like when niggas be in the Gogo, they be right by the speaker and you like, bruh, somebody is kicking the foot pedal and all this shit is coming out and you're just sitting there getting freaked by a bitch. You don't give a fuck, your eardrums is going out. So like, that's why I be really wanting like super duper bass like on my music, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, my writing process, appreciate it bro. My writing process, like, I might be like anywhere. If I can get a piece of paper or something like that, I'll write it down. I love to write. I really love to write. My mom's a writer, so I love to write. Yeah.
So what kind of writing do you do besides, you like poetry or fiction?
Nah, not poetry, but more so just rapping.
Rapping?
Just writing shit. Yeah, so I like to cook up.
They missing it.